is Boris Mendes again with B2 Systems. I wanted to take a minute to show you guys something pretty cool that we put out here on our website, and we've actually been working on this because we've been getting some questions from our clients and our brokers, especially when we do the demo initially. They're like, "Man, this would be really cool to show people how it actually works," because they're seeing it in action. And I thought it was a pretty good idea as well to show you guys how it works. But this is public, right? You could go on our website here, and you go on our tool, TrueSight, and this is a tool that's being used both for brokers and funders. But in this case here, I'm going to be talking to brokers. This is particularly for brokers in the MCA industry. So the tool, what it does in this case here, this will show you how TrueSight works in the back end as a simple size, right? Because we're using some information, just brief amount of information. Obviously, in real life, there's a lot more information that it makes a decision on, but this will give you a good idea on how it makes a decision, and you can see it happen within seconds. So let's fill out the information here. Let's say we have a business doing about 50,000, and let's say they're in the residential construction industry, right? And they're doing about 550. They have about 550 credit score. They've been in business for, let's just say, a few years, right? We won't go that far here. They've been in business for a few years, and let's just pick a random state here. They're in Illinois, and they don't have any positions. All right, so if you submit a deal like this instantly, the software is going to look at it and say, okay, well, what are the odds of approvals for a deal like this? So in this case here, as you can see, it automatically streamlined that it has 37 months of business, so on and so forth. And these are the odds of approval from the top 3 matches that it can see in the back end. Now, keep in mind, this is actually plugged into our back end. This is giving you real feedback. This is not fake data that is just making up. And I'll show you, we'll change it up and you'll see in a minute. But we can see that the odds of approval are a bit different from each one of these funders here. Same thing with the number of payments and what it thinks it might actually get approved for this file. So let's actually, let's change it up a little bit. Let's say that the same deal had 1 position and it was looking to consolidate. If we run the system again, something changed here, right? So we can see that the numbers change from the top 3 that it was considering before, and it updated those top, right? So you have a 96% odds of approval still, but the number 2 and number 3 have dropped significantly from to under 90% now. The difference is that at 88%, it sees that this lender or this funder might be able to, there's an 88% chance that they might give you weekly payments at a 38-week payments, right? 38 weekly payments. It's estimating the dollar amount about the same on each one. But again, it's just an estimate, right? Because it's trying to see what this type of business might get with credit that's not that good. But we can see that the best term for this deal here is actually with this funder. There's a 76% chance that they might approve this deal, or they might provide an offer at a longer term on daily payments compared to the weekly payments, or compared to this one here, which has the highest chance of approval. Now, this is just based on the way that these funders underwrite, the way that these funders have historically provided approvals and declines. This is what it believes that are the best chances of approval for this particular file. As you can see, this is limited information, right? We don't know when the deal was funded. We don't know when, how much, right? And we don't know negative days, cash flow. We don't know if this payment is daily, weekly, how much they're taking out, right? So there's a lot that we don't know, but with this limited information here, you can actually see the way that the software actually thinks. And when this is live and it's plugged into your CRM, because it is a tool for any CRM that you use, we essentially just plug it in, or you could actually submit it into our software if you don't want to, if you don't have the plugin abilities. But essentially the way it works is in seconds, The bank statements will be scrubbed. The information will be considered. So will the funders, and those are your list of funders. It's going to review all this, and then from there, it's going to make a decision based on the odds. It's going to give you the top odds of approval for this file, and all you have to do is click submit. It will go out. You don't have to configure your funders, and you don't, because we actually do all this for you, and it actually learns. So the more clients we have, the more it actually learns from those funders that these clients are being submitted to. So it's constantly improving. It's constantly getting better. But this is just a quick synapse of how it actually works. So you guys could see, and you guys could go on the website, kind of play around with it. I suggest that you do that. So you can actually see for yourself how this would actually work and if this is something that actually matches your expectation. But we wanted to create software that actually makes an impact on your business as a broker. And the feedback that we've been getting from brokers is tremendous. We've seen ridiculous feedback, right, from people saving tons of time and money, from people stopping to hire new processors, or owners, being able to walk away from the business, coming back and seeing all of these offers already set up in his email, ready to go. So he didn't actually have to work the deals for his sales guys. So now he's focusing more of his time hiring more people, and the money that he was going to spend hiring people, he's funneling it now into marketing. So he's having more and more leads. So he's able to grow with no friction, because whether you're doing 80 submissions a month or you're doing 80 submissions a day, the speed at which the software actually makes a decision is the same, right? So you don't actually see any slowdown into your speed, no matter how much you're doing. It actually speeds up everything you're doing. It actually positions your brokerage to be able to scale at unprecedented speed, right? We do the demos with you guys, so we hope that you guys actually book a demo. We'll show you how it works and how it would apply directly for yours. No matter how small or how big your company is, we have different solutions, and the solution scales with what you need the larger you get. Right, so a lot of it, I'll do the demos as well, because I like to do the demos. I like to actually hear your feedback. So we hope to get your feedback, and we do the demos. We hope you guys go on the website, play with this, and see, what you guys think. Looking forward to meeting a lot of you guys here. Take care. Bye-bye.